shows when I'm awake. Ooh, wishing you were here.
Welcome back to San Diego Living. Okay, be honest with me, really. You can tell me, are your flip-flops not so fab? Well, that's okay. The San Diego North Park Craft Mafia is here. Savea is joining us to give a patriotic twist to transform your summer sandals. Great to have you here.
It's great to be here.
All right, so looking here, I mean, red, white, and blue popping out all over. And if we want to get in line with the patriotic theme, we got to spice these babies up.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're showing here today. What we have here is just your basic flip-flops you could buy at any craft store for $1 sometimes.
$1. You know, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. So you get these basically for super cheap, but you know, you want to spice them up. You don't want to just wear them like this. So where do you get this material?
You can go to a fabric store and pick out a selection of fabric. I picked Patriotic because that's our theme today. You can pick any fabric whatsoever. So what I did was I picked kind of an upholstery weight fabric, so it's a little thicker than your cottons.
You know what I like about that is it gives you some padding, because sometimes the thinner flip-flops don't give you as much comfort on your feet.
Yeah, so
that's nice.
It's always nice to have some kind of cotton comfort
Yeah.
for your feet. So what you do is you take your flip-flop and you put it onto the fabric, and you take just a standard pen and you outline the size of your shoe.
Okay, so you're basically just tracing it.
Correct.
Okay.
And then what you want to do is you want to take these out. They actually come out really easy with like a screwdriver.
You just kind of pop them out?
Yeah, they pop out. That's how they're made.
That's
so
easy.
what you do
Pop
is,
out, pop back in?
exactly. What you do is you mark with your pen with these out. You mark on the fabric with the pen.
Here, I'll trace it right now. You want me to just trace the outline of it?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so we'll trace that. And there we go. Okay, so you trace it, and then what's the next step?
And then what you do is, well, when these are out, you mark on the fabric where your hole is going to be. And you can use, this is a fancy one.
That is
but
fancy.
you can use any hole puncher to hole punch the fabric where the hole is.
And when you have that all done, and I know that takes a little bit of
Yeah.
time, it looks like this. You get a little
Yes.
glue, and you mat it on here.
Correct.
But no, you're not done yet. You're not done yet. You got some fun little stars on
Correct, correct. So what I used is I used a glue that's a 3-in-1 glue. I found that it's very tacky, so it's a really good glue for these shoes because they're so flexible. They need a glue that sticks to it very
there.
well.
Really strong
Yeah.
and adhesive.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have, let's see, you've got 3 on one side and 3 on the other.
Correct.
Let's suit this baby up then.
So what I did, these are just buttons actually. I took buttons here and I cut the end off and I flattened it, and now I'm going to glue it on.
Okay. You mind if I try?
Go for it.
I hope I don't get my fingers stuck together. So what, you just put maybe a dab in the middle?
Like a good sized drop.
A good sized drop, okay. Now while I'm doing this, Savea, I want to ask you, the Craft Mafia, you guys have a wonderful organization. What is it that you guys do?
What we do is we basically support all local artists in a way, because what we do is we make different locations for them to sell their wares. And the kind of wares that they sell are handmade items, things they make and design themselves.
Wonderful. Now, you guys in the Craft Mafia, you have your own business and you
Correct.
work in the arts, but you also want to get the community involved just to present the awareness and the fun
Correct.
of being, you know, crafty.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're doing this weekend at our craft show, we are doing a make your own craft. And so from last show, we did a tote bag. So the people that want to come visit, they can come get a tote bag kit and they can make something there and take it home and have something cool to use.
That's great. Okay, I'm kind of slow at this, but is this kind of the general idea? You just
Yes.
kind of put 1, 2, 3 down the line and then spruce it up. You know what? I think that if you went to a 4th of July barbecue, people would go, man, I love your shoes.
Yeah.
Where did you get them? And how cool does that feel that you
I
made
it.
them?
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Okay, and not just flip-flops. Tell me about some of the other things you have.
Okay, what I have here is I have a picture frame that is just a simple picture frame you can buy at any store. I bought this at a dollar store.
Okay. I was
So-
thinking more like Michael's, but a
Yeah,
dollar store,
yeah.
I'm sure they have. Yeah.
And what I did is I went to the fabric store and I looked for a fabric that I liked, found this fabric.
Again, very patriotic.
Yes. And what I did was I took the frame here, you can see I already started a project. I took the frame and I cut out a piece of fabric. Then I took a pen, this one's already marked, but I took a pen, marked the inside, and then what happened was that I had line to cut inside. So what I did was I cut it out and I just glued in here using the same glue that I used for the other project.
I like that. I have to tell you, I feel personally like I'm the least crafty person out there, but I think I could do these two things.
Yeah, they're very simple. They don't require any special tools really.
Yeah.
You know, you can use regular glue, regular scissors, and you know, do something that's fun and expressive.
Yeah, I like the idea of doing this with kids too, you know, get
Yeah.
them involved. Okay, so this Sunday, you've got a great event that's going on for 4th of July. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, what we are doing is we have a whole bunch of different vendors that are doing all kinds of neat things. I think we have about 12 vendors, and we have a few of our Craft Mafia vendors there. So if you wanted to come and meet us, you know, we're going to be there, and I'm going to have my doggies there.
Oh, yay! And you guys are going to be making reusable bags that you can take to the market and use and help save the environment because you don't have to take home the paper or the plastic stuff.
Yes.
Great. Savia, thanks so much for joining us. And you know what? I'm no longer afraid of the Craft Mafia. You've helped me get over that fear. Thanks so much for being on here today. Well, he never met a meatball he didn't like. But today, Joe is trading meatballs for another Italian tradition, bocce ball. See how to play the game and find out where you can catch a huge tournament coming up this weekend when San Diego Living comes right back.